What kind of an impact as well do you believe that this budget will have on the unemployment rate? Because a lot of people do point to the 8% and are suggesting that more needs to be done to ensure that more Indians do have jobs. So do you think that this will be a good step in order to drive down the unemployment rate?
No, as the finance minister also said in her press conference, when we do this kind of public investment spending, naturally this spending on the ground cannot happen without people being there to execute it. So the more the government ups its capital expenditure, and we have empirical evidence showing that the employment multiplier of public investment spending is one of the highest. That is why the government has opted for this route. Employment impact in the last several years has not happened due to extremely unprecedented exogenous one-off shocks. The pandemic, the commodity price spike, the war, and then the monetary tightening in the developed world, etc. So if you look at the urban unemployment rate, we have data up to the quarter ending September, it has come down from around 20% during the pandemic beginnings down to around between 5 and 7%. And if you look at the lower income people getting onto the government's provident fund, the retirement fund program, that is running at a level highest in the last 3 to 4 years. And the last year in 2022, the formal corporate sector, listed companies, employee payroll count went up to about 10 million people, and that is a record. So there are very clear signs that the labor market is on the mend.
I know that this is a sensitive topic, but it is definitely a conversation worth having, and that is, of course, the ongoing problems with the Adani companies, given how important this group of companies is to the Indian economy overall. So, Van, given those ongoing problems and given, the scrutiny from the investment community worldwide on this issue, does it have a negative knock-on effect for the Indian economic outlook, in your view?
We don't see that impact at this point. We are watching the situation carefully. You yourself reported that the regulator is supposedly examining some of the issues, and our banks and the life insurance company have come out and clearly said that their exposure to the group is quite limited. So we are watching the situation carefully.